everybody, our visionary entrepreneurs and change makers. How are you? Today is Thursday again. I cannot imagine that so far I've already done Facebook Live for almost like about 50 times. And I've been done weekly Facebook Live shows and also some 5-day continuous challenges and also 5-day mini trainings. So far I've really been enjoying Facebook Live. And today I want to share with you some great best practice and inspirations and also prediction about the future of Facebook Live to share with you. So first, I want to greet to you, even though you are attending this replay, watching the replay of the video, feel free to comment, to have a greeting, to say what's your name or where you come from. So I know that after every video, I will check all the comments. I will make sure I reply and will let me know to where you come from, okay? Because now the internet is very great, and especially through Facebook Live, it brings the globe together, and now we do not really feel that distance anymore, right? Everybody's always like on the same page. So please feel free where you come from, have a greeting, and then we will start today's show, okay? And so far about my experience with over 50 Facebook Lives, then you can, if you follow me since the beginning, you can see that more and more I'm enjoying it. I'm showing more authentic of myself. And also every week I've been creating new topics, various tips to share with you. I hope you've been benefiting from it and enjoy some of my previous episodes. And also please mark on your calendar, every Thursday, 1 p.m. Eastern Time is my inspiration and implementation time live with Spring. And today our topic is about the future of Facebook Live and why you need it. And please comment under the video, have you started your Facebook Live so far already, and or not? And then if you've already started a Facebook Live, share with us what so far is your best, your best learning from it. What is the biggest challenge you've been facing about Facebook Live? Okay, ask your questions as well. And then if you have not started your Facebook Live, share with us why. And is it because you've not realized how important it is, or you need more courage and confidence to start it, or you are, really blocked by what you should share on Facebook Live, okay? Or you worry about the failure, or maybe nobody will watch you, right? So share with us what's your biggest concern. Either you started or not started, okay? Share the comments so we will know what the status you are now and what biggest challenges. And today I will share some great, the future, the 7 roles about Facebook Live is playing, and you will learn about why it's so important. And every entrepreneur and especially change maker, they really need it to increase their impact, okay? So are you ready? Make sure, by the way, make sure you comment, okay, where you are now with Facebook Live. Then we will start. Okay, today we will share about, now, by the way, it's paperless now, with my experience increasing, now I do not even need to print my guidelines to put by my desk, because now I'm getting more confidence through all the practice, and I'm also get good preparation. So I'm familiar with the topic, and now I do not even need to print out the guidelines. So I just need like a electronic copy, a document there, and I can refer to it time from time. So what is the biggest challenge for starting the Facebook, or you've already started? What is your biggest challenge to keep running it with the good results? Today we will discuss about the future of Facebook Live and also the important 7 roles it's playing, and will help you stand on the top of this social media great tool. Okay, are you ready? Let's start. So today, one of the most 7 important roles Facebook is playing is really majority people are using. And by the way, this is why Facebook Live is welcomed by everybody, no matter if you are entrepreneur or not. And the first function is really welcomed by anyone. It's for your real life connection. And you can use Facebook Live to catch the fun and interesting, inspiring life moments of your life. It's similar to Instagram. Some of you may be more familiar with Instagram, so it's just a similar. And now you both either use Facebook Live or Instagram. You can catch up the live great moment to share with your friends, share with your connections on the Facebook. So that's the number one function of Facebook. So this is really for public, for the mass, for everybody's needs. And it makes life so interesting, right? And then you will not feel like Facebook is just a virtual social media, and that will give you a taste of real life, what is going on, people, the video, people are moving, and what they are doing. So it's great to catch up the live moments, okay? So that's the first one. And by the way, this one should be the easiest one. If you are not so comfortable to start your formal Facebook show yet, you can start to use Facebook Live to catch up some like great moments of your life. And that's a great way to help you to get familiar with Facebook Live and get comfortable with it and get a little bit like a confidence from it. And I still remember my first Facebook Live, was when I was attending, last year, I was attending some live event. I was not so sure what should I talk, to talk on the Facebook Live, and I'm not familiar with how to use it. So I was afraid I will make some mistakes. So then I met somebody on the live event who has already been experienced on it. So the easiest way you can do that is just like let them to help you to open that live Facebook Live and to start to have a chat with each other. That's a really easiest way to just introduce each other on what we're doing on this live events and what the best aha moments we've already got. So that's the most, really easiest way for you to start Facebook Live, to just grab somebody who's more experienced than you and to start a Facebook Live, your first Facebook Live together. And then that will really, help you to overcome your fear, so you can really kick off your Facebook Live. Okay, do you like that idea? Let me know, okay? Oh, hi, Cheryl. How are you? So nice to see you today. Wonderful. We would not talk to each other for a long time. Thank you for joining me. So I just shared first how to start a Facebook Live with the easiest way, the way make you most comfortable, okay? And also that's the majority people, no matter if they are entrepreneurs or professionals or just staying at home mom, or anyone can use Facebook Live really to catch up the life's most interesting moments to share with their friends. So this is the most comfortable way to start Facebook Live. And then now all the 7 roles, it's step by step. I will go more in depth how the Facebook Live could be used more professional way and a more strategic way, okay? And now the second way is share your great live events. Actually, I just shared this story, right? How I started my first Facebook Live to get a friend who, like the person, actually not was my friend yet, but we get to know each other on the live events, and I learned that she already used Facebook Live. She knew how to do it. Then I grabbed her expertise to help me to start my first Facebook Live, and we can share the great live events. For example, I used my Facebook Live when I attended ClickFunnels live events. We had Tony Robbins there, so that atmosphere, you can imagine how hilarious and how everybody was so joyful, so excited, right? And that kind of a live event is great to catch up. And also I shared, I brought my camera, right? And I shared Facebook Live when I was attending Global Women's Summit in New York. And that 2 days live event, I especially caught up the gala dinner. People are dancing, connecting with each other, all the women, professional great women, and also men, right, from global. So that's a great moment to catch up. So that's also one of the easiest way to start your Facebook Live, just to share the great live events you are attending, and it's very easy. You do not need to prepare a long topic. You just briefly introduce what kind of a live events you are on, and catch up the happy, joyful moments. And sometimes people can use Facebook Live if you get a permission. Very important here, right? Some live event, for example, if it's women networking, speaking events, or some other speaking events, you need to get permission to really get the Facebook Live. If you are recording, live streaming some speakers speaking, need to get their permission, either the host side or the speaker's permission, okay? and make sure that, because I know some people, they started their Facebook Live trying to catch up with that, and later on after they shared, they get a warning that they need to get that off. So you do not want that, okay? So that's the second important role about Facebook Live. And now the third one is very important. Remember webinars. So many people, that's another challenging topic, right? Many people are not comfortable to start a Facebook Live, and many also do not, especially entrepreneurs, they feel like webinars are very challenging, so much things to, so much to handle, what a long process, you have to prepare the whole funnel, everything like that, right? So they feel like all the emails or the follow-up and launching, they feel like a webinar is also a little bit intimidating, right? So, but now you can really use Facebook Live. By the way, once you get more familiar with Facebook Live, when you get comfortable and more confidence on it, it's great to use Facebook Live as a tool, as your mini webinars. So you do not need to prepare long time for your product launch and prepare so many like email sequences and fancy launching pages, everything like that. So if you use Facebook Live for your mini webinar, you can just create, like me, I create like live events, right? And share, invite your friends who you think may be interested, and you can create this event, live event on your Facebook page, and then share as a post, both on your timeline, your profile, and also your group, if you have a group. And then you can invite many friends, as many as the Facebook allows you, okay? And then you can start to teach like mini topics, not necessarily like 2 hours long of a webinar. You can teach some short strategies and not very effective strategies and best practices, and then launch and also launch your products. If it's not really like a high-end big products, if it's very some like a low-end products or even like your online programs, this is a great way to launch. And also mini webinar is also a great way to help you to learn your audience feedback, to see what they are interested. Because Facebook Live, the best function of it is really interactive. You can ask questions, ask people to comment, ask them to give you lifetime, like real-time feedback. So that can help you also adjust your next time what you can provide to them. So this is a great way, the mini webinar. It's even better, I think, than those formal big webinar and masterclass, because this one you can really get live interactions and get feedback. How about that? So each and this, you can use the mini webinar as the teach and coaching way to, as an expert, to show yourself as an expert to teach your ideal audience. For example, so far I've been, hi Judith, thank you for joining me, and Cheryl, both of you, thank you for staying with me. So far I've already shared 3 important roles of Facebook Live. So step by step, we'll get into more in-depth functions and roles about Facebook, how strategically and critically it's playing in our daily life, and also especially for our business, because we're all entrepreneurs, right? We care more about how Facebook Live can really help us develop our business. And by the way, feel free to comment about your current biggest challenges about Facebook Live. Have you started it yet? And what is your biggest challenge, okay? And now let's get to number 4, and use Facebook Live for interviews. And Facebook Live is wonderful for interviews, and I learned some great tips to share with you. You can use either your laptop or your cell phones to do Facebook Live interview. But here is a little bit different tricks can help you save your money. If you use your laptop to do interviews, you want to do the Facebook Live interview, normally you have to buy a third party like function. For example, Zoom, right? Zoom's webinar. Zoom's webinar can do the interview and also share live stream to Facebook Live. So if you have to do on your laptop, normally you have to buy a third party function like this, or you use you join as like a BeLive.tv as a member. You pay not so much, like every month, maybe around 20 bucks. I forgot, but you can use that for interview as well. But here I can also introduce you another free way to do Facebook Live interview. Just use your cell phone. If you use cell phone, you start your live Facebook Live video, and then you could like invite for the interviewee who want to do the interview with you. ask them to join at that time live with you. So you will see their name pop up, who's joining. For example, now, who's joining me, Judith and Cheryl are joining me. So if I'm using my laptop. If I'm using my cell phone, then I will see your name, and then I could invite you to add you to my panel, so you could be the co-host with me. And then you are using your cell phone as well. So both of us will shoot on the cell phone and interview each other. And that in that way, you would do the interview for free on the Facebook Live. Okay. So I hope that's helpful. Judy said this was hard to find. By the way, I post this, it will always be on my Facebook page. And remember, every time when you get on my Facebook page, you will not miss it, right? Facebook page, you will see I'm live at 1 p.m. Eastern time, okay? And yeah, next time, remember every Thursday, 1 p.m. Eastern time on my page. Spring Zheng, Love, Serve, Fulfill. Make sure you like it. Then it will be much easier. You will get some maybe auto reminder from Facebook. If you like this page, they will notify you the updates. Okay. Thank you, Judith, for letting me know that. And now that's number 4 already introduced the important role. Now the 5th role about Facebook Live is really, this is the most my favorite part about Facebook Live. Use it as your virtual stage of your public speaking. As prepare yourself as a keynote speaker. Okay, this is the best part. So you could share your keynote speakers' messages to inspire and empower the ideal audience you want to teach. And especially this is very important. It's like you do not, if you really want to develop your public speaking, you do not need to worry about where for me to to find about somebody to book me, especially if you are not well-known speakers yet. You're not fully like established the keynote speaker yet. Facebook Live is your best tool, and it's really a free tool for you to be highlighted as a keynote speaker. Okay, this is the best part. You do not need to travel. You don't need how to say, persuade other people to book you, and that at the beginning it's not so easy. You don't know, right? You need to be famous, or you need to establish. You need to have like really proven your records for people to really book you as a public speaker. But Facebook Live is really you're self-controlled. You can create your own virtual stage for whatever topics you want. Of course, you want to be strategic, relevant to your niche, to what the core solutions you want to teach, right? So this is your best virtual stage for you to practice your public speaking, prepare yourself as a keynote speaker, and for the future, right? When you have all the records of Facebook Lives about the great topics, you can both first prepare your audience, ideal audience, and then practice your speaking and get more confidence about it. And when you really one day get onto the real life stage, you will not really be afraid of, because now you've already got your audience, you already practiced your key topics, and also you already have your virtual stage. Every week you can recreate it. You can create it anytime you want from just the comfort of your home, right? So I hope you will like that. So, and actually this is also the big trend of Facebook Live as well. You can see so many masters and experts online. They've been using Facebook Live to keep warming up their audience and keep that great connection with them, and also use this platform for their great topics and speaking. And so many of them, I say, when they connect more followers, when they cultivate more audience, they get the interest, like continuous interest, and people will return to them, want to follow them, want to get more interesting topics, especially like if you are clear about your niche, about who you are helping and who are your ideal audience, and what kind of key solutions you can provide to them. So please give me a comment. Sorry. I get a big window here. The wonderful summer breeze is warming up. Okay. Oh yeah, Judith is asking me. Yes, you're welcome to come back. This one will be like a Facebook Live, will be always recorded by Facebook, and will be replay. You can get a replay, okay? And but feel free to comment with your questions, so I could answer you even though you are not there, and then you can return to check it, okay? So far we introduced the 5 important roles. And now get to number 6. Actually, that's the most important trend now. Have you heard about people talking about speaking to sell? Speaking to sell, many people have already get familiar with this topic, but now more and more, both in real life on live stage, public speaking, and also the virtual world, Facebook Live or Instagram or other like YouTube, all the speaking ways are going to this trend. The people are not simply doing speaking, not just simply to be hired as the keynote speakers. They are more and more experts and masters are using the way of this new way about speak to sell. And it's like basically either you are speaking on a live stage or you're speaking on Facebook Live. You're strategically tailor your content and the topic, what you want to share with people. You give people some great strategies, some great inspirations, but at the end, you're not just using 20 or 60 minutes to inspire people. At the end, you really want to guide people strategically to what the core offer you can provide to them. And this is the most important trend now. It's like you are just not like entertaining people. You are not just inspiring people. Eventually, you really want to invite people into your tribe. So whatever you will provide at the end of the speaking is very important. It's really a call to action. A call to action, you will prepare either, there are 2 kinds of call to action. Either it's like join, not just 2 actually, there are quite multiple ways, but basically there's a few types of invitation, right? One is you give people, for example, we have a Facebook group called Abundant Entrepreneurs. This guy will invite people into my group, Abundant Entrepreneurs. That's one kind of invitation, get people into a tribe. Another way, you really want to get people into your email list, right? So that's for example, you will share with people at the end of your Facebook Live or teaching, you will share with people what kind of free offer they can benefit from if they want to learn more. Based on what you already shared on your Facebook Live strategically, and you would like get people's interest and curiosity to learn more. And then that's where you can provide your free offer, invite people to sign in. Then they will get onto your email list, and then you could follow on and get other things, right? And then another way is like, because previously I remember I mentioned Facebook Live could be like a mini webinar, right? And this kind of whatever strategic talks, you would design it based on your core value and your core offer. So for example, I want to introduce my Magnetic Expert Power Intensive program, or I want to introduce some other offer. I would design a content based on that offer and strategically guide people have the further interest. So this is almost like a funnel. It's like a mini funnel. Facebook Live, you can use it as a mini funnel, and through this live interactions to get people into your list. And also you can do the mini launch. And if the program is not, either it's a high end or low end. If it's low end program, you can directly invite people to join it and share that link either under your video in the comments, or you can share that in the post description later after you finish your Facebook Live as well. And another way is also if you want to launch some like a bigger offer, over $2,000 offer, is also you can use Facebook Live, do some training, strategic talk, and then at the end, invite people to have the strategy talk with you. So that's another way to invite people to join your program. So overall, it's like, summarize it, it's like whatever at the end you provide, you have that call to action to get people into your tribe, into your email, or like joining your low-end program, or get onto your strategy call to inquire more about your high-end program. So that's the way it's really speak to sell. Like when you speak, you know what at the end the call to action is. So your speak content will be really strategic, targeting to that and or call to like a call to action. Okay, so this is like really here the philosophy is really like, if you speaking, now the trend is if you just do speaking without providing your best offer to people, so you're not fully serving them. Because imagine that only 20 or like even 60 minutes of training or teaching or just speaking, it's really not gonna to change people's lives, right? You really want to invite them to get to know more about what you can provide to them. So that's very important. To fully serve them is really provide the call to action. Okay, so by the way, I hope you already find it very helpful. Give me some comments, what questions you may have, which big role you really, get the aha moments and what inspired you, okay? And now the last one, the last important role as Facebook Live. By the way, if you are just using the first six important roles of Facebook Live to strategically use it, you can really create a great business already, right? You can be a successful expert using Facebook Live, just using Facebook Live to attract your ideal audience. But now the last one, what can really make you great, different from other just experts. Here, the last one is really build up your position as a leader. Facebook Live can help you to generate the impact as the leader for greater movement. There are two kinds of movement. For example, you can use Facebook Live to be consistently visible, present, followed, and also impact the social mass. One way is for your profitable business. For your profit business, either you're a coach, you're a consultant, you're an author or speaker, you can really strategically use Facebook Live continuously, consistently to have generated that kind of visibility and impact. And it's also especially important for you to generate some movement. If you just sell your products, right, even though you are expert on speak to sell, just sell your products, not fully using Facebook Live's, this kind of great tool, the function to its biggest potential. The biggest potential is really use it to generate the impact as a leader in your field, to generate to build up yourself as a recognized, consistently available expert and also leader in your niche. Okay, this is great for you to create some either profitable industrial innovation. For example, I want to use Facebook to introduce my new initiation about the Abundant Entrepreneurs International Club. I could use this strategically to create some great movement, and also want to cooperate with international directors to create this movement together in different locations. So that's in my vision and planning already. And or if you have some non-profit course, Facebook Live is also a great tool for you to generate such kind of, release this message to the market, to the public, and call people's attention to the seminar course you really care about. And this is both for non-profit business and also for your profit business. And you can bundle your business with some relevant great course, so that can help your business generate greater impact. For example, ClickFunnels, right? The Russell Brunson, the founder, they've been collecting their ClickFunnels to connecting with Tony Robbins. That's influencers marketing. Another way they connect their business with big costs is to to help a project they called OUR, under, I think the full name is Operation of Under Railway. It's to help, they have the CIA detectives and also these agents to help trace those missing kids cases, and to anti the human traffic, those business, and then save those kids back. So now they are in Africa to do some seminar course as well. So they connect their business with that, and they use Facebook Live to create this kind of movement and really generate a greater impact beyond your business. So this is a trend. So far I can see the future of Facebook Live. This is a big trend. So let me have a quick overview. First is create your real life connection. The second one is share great live events. The third one is mini webinar with live interactions to teach and coach. And the fourth one is interview to highlight experts and influencers, make your influence as well as a host. And number 5 is virtual stage of your public speaking. So prepare yourself as a keynote speaker, and you can give the big message to inspire and empower. And then number 6 is speak to sell. Always have the call to action. Speaking without an offer is not fully serving your ideal audience. And number 7 is really impact as a leader for great movement. Use Facebook Live to be consistently visible, present, followed, and also impact the society mass, either for profitable industrial innovation or for non-profit cause. Okay, that's so far today. I want to share with you about Facebook Live. If you really want become an expert on Facebook Live and also have a great topics on Facebook Live, you are welcome to sign in to my 6-day Magnetic Expert Power BootCamp. And that bootcamp will help you further clarify your niche, help you to prepare your powerful branding, and how to create the great content, and then how to do your Facebook Live show, your signature show, and then how to become a leader with your community. So I hope you find this helpful. And at the end, also, I will share the link if you want to have a personal one-on-one talk with me to explore more the great strategies and opportunities, how you can stand out as expert and leader in your field. So welcome to apply for an abundant business breakthrough session with me. So that's a one-on-one complimentary session for you. Okay, that's for today. I hope you enjoyed it, and feel free to comment what's the best aha moment you learned, and we will see you next week. By the way, a little bit hint about next week. Next week, I will really share with you a great tool. That's to make a mention about it. It's how to create your great content, and especially relative to our today's topic, how to get your great Facebook live great talks. Okay, the topics. I hope you will follow me, and see you next time. Bye, everybody. Have a wonderful Thursday. Take care.